Om Shanti. Today we shall be revising the Murli dated 4th of March 1986. The Murli is all about love, how love has brought children and Baba together, how distance has become so short when it comes to loving Baba, how things transform, how people change just by being in love with their faith. The Murli is titled The Foundation of the Most Elevated Creation is Love. Today, Bap Dada is pleased to see his creation of elevated souls. This elevated and new creation is the most elevated and extremely loved creation in the world because it is the creation of pure souls. Because you are pure souls, you are loved at present by Bap Dada, and you will be loved in your kingdom by everyone. In the copper age, you will become the deity idol souls who are loved by the devotees. At this time, you are Brahmin souls who are loved by God, whereas in the golden and silver ages, you will be the supremely elevated deity souls who have a right to the kingdom. And from the copper age through the iron age up to now, you are worthy of worship souls. Out of all three, you are most elevated at this time. You are the supremely loved Brahmin souls who are to become angels. So Baba talks about how we are praised and loved in all the different ages. And Baba finally tells, at this confluence age, we Brahmin souls are the most loved and elevated ones, and we are now becoming angels. We're trying to become angels. On the basis of your elevated state at this time, you remain elevated throughout the cycle. Even in this last birth, you can see how much the devotees are invoking you elevated souls. They're calling out with so much love, although they know that those are only non living images, they worship you elevated souls with so much love. They offer you bhog and also perform arti. Do you double foreigners feel that they are your images that are being worshipped? The father's task was carried out in Bharat, and this is why, along with those of the father, there are images of all of you in Bharat too. They built the maximum number of temples in Bharat. You have the intoxication that that you alone are the worthy of worship souls. Do you not? So Baba is asking, are you having such an intoxication or not? That we are becoming worthy of worship souls, that our idols are being invoked and being worshipped in the temples, that at this time are the most in Bharat. It was to do service that you dispersed to all four corners of the world. Some have reached America and others have reached Africa. But why did you go there at this time? You have the sanskars of serving and the sanskars of love. The speciality needed for serving is love. The one so crucial point, the speciality needed for serving is love. Unless they experience spiritual love with knowledge, they will not listen to knowledge. When all of when all you double foreigners came to belong to the Father, what was the foundation of all of you? So ask, instead of double foreigners, we can also think about our own selves. That when we came to belong to the Father, what was the foundation that made us belong to Him? The Baba replies, love from the Father, love from the family, love from the heart, altruistic love. It was this that made you into elevated souls. So, the first form of success and service was the form of love. When you belong to the Father out of love, any point of knowledge is then easily clarified. Those who don't come out of love take time and effort just to imbibe knowledge and make progress. The Baba says those who have love easily understand Baba. Those who don't love but want to understand, they will take time and effort to make progress. That is because now Baba explains why such category of people would take so much of time to make progress. Baba says that is because their attitude is caught up a lot more in what, why, like this, like that, whereas when they are lost in love, they find every word of the fathers to be very loving because of their love. So there's a lot of questions that arises in their minds, and hence they take a lot of time to understand Baba, to love Baba. Their questions then end because the father's love attracts them. Even if they ask questions, they are in the form of trying to understand something. You are experienced this, have you not? The ones who are lost in love will only see love in whatever those they love say. Therefore, the main basis of service is love. Even the Father constantly remembers you, children, with love. He calls you with love and He enables you to cross over all obstacles with love. So, the foundation of this godly birth, of this Brahmin birth, is love. Those who have the foundation of love will never find anything difficult. Because of love, they will have zeal and enthusiasm. So, from love comes out zeal and enthusiasm. Whatever the Father's Srimad is, we have to follow that. I will think about it, I will do it, are not the qualifications of someone who is loving. The Baba says instead that those who are loving does what Baba says in Srimad. The Father said this for me, and I definitely have to do it. Is the stage of loving souls who are in love. Those who are loving will not fluctuate. The Baba initially said the lovers have zeal and enthusiasm. Now Baba says those who are loving will not fluctuate. It will always be the Father and I. and no third person. Just as the Father is the greatest of all, so loving souls too always have big hearts. Those with small hearts will get confused about small things. Even small things will become big. For those with big hearts, even big things will become small. So basically, those who love, every even big thing will become small. All of you double foreigners are those with big hearts, are you not? Bab Dada is pleased to see all the double foreign children. From so far away, you moths have come here to sacrifice yourself to the flame. You are true moths. How moths surround a flame without realizing that they are about to sacrifice themselves. That is kind of a blind love, isn't it? Baba is comparing for double foreigners to moths. Today, it is the turn of those from America. To those from America, the father says, "Ah, mere," that is America's a few first few words, Amer, "Ah, mere," that is come mine. Those from America also say, "Ah, mere." This is a speciality, is it not? In the picture of the tree, from the beginning, they have specially shown America to be powerful. From the time when establishment began, the father has been remembering those from America. You have special parts, do you not? Just as the power of destruction is elevated, what other speciality does it have? Of course, each place has its specialities, but the speciality of America is also that, on the one hand, they have a great deal of preparation for destruction, and on the other hand, there is the United Nations to end destruction. On the one hand, there is the power of destruction, and on the other hand, the power to unite everyone. Basically, I believe Baba is trying to mention that US is one of the permanent members of in the Security Council of United Nations. So it also has the power to unite apart from the power of destruction. So that is double power, is it not? There they try to unite everyone. So it will be from there that the sound of a spiritual meeting will be heard loudly. People try to attain peace by uniting people in their own way. However, to unite them in the right way is the task of only you people. So Baba says, though how much ever that country has a speciality of establishing peace, Baba says, you double foreigners from America, Baba's children of America, you have the capability of bringing us peace there. Those people try to unite everyone, but they are unable to do that. In fact, to bring souls of all religions into one family is the real task of you Brahmins. This is the special thing you must do. Just as the power of destruction is great there, so let the sound of the power of establishment also be heard loud and clear. Let the flags of both destruction and establishment be hoisted at the same time. One is the flag of science, and the other is the flag of silence. When the influence of both the power of science and the power of silence are revealed, it will be said that the flags of revelation can be hoisted. For instance, when a VIP goes to another country, flags are put up everywhere to welcome him. They raise flags of their own country and also the country of the person who has come. So, let them also hoist the flag of God's revelation. Let them also welcome God's task. When the Father's flag is hoisted in every corner, you will then be able to say that the Shaktis, especially, have been revealed. This is the year of the Golden Jubilee, is it not? So Baba is wishing that let the flags of both destruction and construction both take place. So when there is the balance between science and silence, that is when revelation will occur. So Baba is next telling, this is the year of the Golden Jubilee, is it not? So everyone should be able to see the golden stars. When those special stars are visible in the sky, everyone's attention is drawn to them. These golden sparkling stars should also be visible to everyone's eyes and intellect. This is what it means to celebrate the Golden Jubilee. Where will these stars sparkle first? There is now very good expansion in the lands abroad, and there has to be this. The father's children, who have been hidden away in every corner, are now coming into contact, according to the time. Each one is moving forward and serving with zeal and enthusiasm more than the next. When you have courage, you also receive the Father's help. So Baba says, when you have courage, you also receive the Father's help to cross over obstacles and move forward. The lamps of hope are ignited even in those from there from whom there was no hope. People of the world think that it is impossible for this to happen, that it is very difficult, but your love freed you from obstacles and brought you here like flying birds. You reached here on a double flight, have you not? So Baba says that the artificial, the planes, flying birds, you have come like flying birds because of your love. Baba says that. One is the aeroplane and the other is the plane of the intellect. When you have wings of courage and enthusiasm, you can fly wherever you want. Bab Dada always praises the children because of their courage. Because of their courage, one lamp was ignited from another and a rosary was created. Very good fruit emerges from those who make efforts with love. This is the speciality of everyone's cooperation. No matter what the situation is, there first has to be determination and a gathering of love. Through that, success is visible practically. Determination can enable very barren land to bear fruit. Nowadays, scientists are trying to grow fruit even in the deserts. So, what can the power of silence not do? Land that receives the water of love bears very large and tasty fruit. For instance, in heaven, the fruit will be big and tasty. Abroad, they have big fruit, but it is not tasty. The fruit looks very good, but it is not tasty. The fruits of Bharat are small, but they are tasty. The foundation of everything is laid here. The center that receives the water of love is always very fruitful in terms of service and in terms of companions. In heaven, there will be pure water and pure soil, and this is why you receive such fruit there. Where there is love, the atmosphere, that is, the land there is elevated. In any case, when someone is disturbed, what does he or she say? I don't want anything else. I just want love. So, the only method to save yourself from being disturbed is love. Bab Dada, greatest happiness is that the children who were lost have now come back. If you had not gone there, how could service take place there? So Baba initially asked, why children went in all four different corners of the world? So Baba says you belong to Baba because of your love, and if you had not gone there, how could have service taken place? So you went there and started the service. So Baba says this is why there is also benefit in being separated. To meet is in any case beneficial. All of you are moving forward at your own places with zeal and enthusiasm, and all of you have the one aim of fulfilling the one hope of Bab Dada, of making all the orphan children belong to the Father. The program for peace that all of you made together is also good. Then, at the very least, you will become instruments to make people practice staying in silence for a short time. If someone were to experience silence in the right way for even a minute, then that 1 minute's experience of silence will automatically continue to pull him again and again because everyone wants peace. So the minutes of peace is what probably Baba is talking of silence, is what Baba is talking about. However, they don't know the method and they don't have the company. Since all souls love peace, then when such souls experience peace, they automatically continue to be pulled. At every place, there are elevated souls who have become good instruments to carry out their special tasks. So, to perform wonders is not a big thing. The way to spread the sound is through the special souls of today. The more those special souls come into contact, the more many other souls will also be benefited through their contacts. Through one VIP, many ordinary souls will also benefit. However, they will not come into a close relationship. In their own relation and in their own parts, they receive one special fruit or other. The Father loves those who are ordinary. They are the ones who can give time, whereas the others, VIPs, don't have any time. However, when they become instruments, Many then benefit from that. So when VIPs becomes Baba's instruments, that's when they they can do a lot of service. Many others get benefit from them. Acha. Bap Dada meeting groups. Do you experience being souls who have received the blessings of immortality? You are constantly moving along whilst being sustained with blessings, are you not? Those who have unbroken love for the Father receive the blessings of immortality. They are constantly carefree emperors, whilst being an instrument for a task. To remain carefree while doing it is a speciality. The Father has become the instrument, but whilst being the instrument, he is detached, and this is why he is carefree. Follow the Father in the same way. Constantly continue to move along with the safety of love. On the basis of love, the Father makes you safe at all times and carries you forward by making you fly. You have this firm faith too, do you not? Your love and spiritual relationship have been forged. Through this spiritual relationship, you have become very much loved by one another. Bab Dada has told the mothers one very easy thing in just one phrase. Simply remember the one phrase, My Baba. That is all. You simply say My Baba and you receive all the treasures. This word, Baba, is the key to all treasures. Mothers like looking after keys, don't they? So Bab Dada has also given each of you a key. You can take whatever treasures you want. It is not a key to just one treasure. It is a key to all treasures. Simply continue to say Baba, Baba, and you will become a child and a master now, and a master in the future too. So constantly continue to dance in this happiness. Acha, right. So let us sit in silence and try to explore our love for Baba and then make those fine jewels of knowledge at the end of a minute and see what we can share.
Om Shanti. Uh, Beautiful Murli. Baba has brought out the significance of love in the in any relationship, and that's so true in spiritual love as well. Spiritual love binds everyone together, and most important, binds soul with the supreme soul, and that's why the Baba gave example of double foreigners. They went to not only double foreigners, every soul went from the yajna, went in all the four directions to serve, and for the basically due to the love. they
mm,
had for the Supreme Father as well as for every soul who's or like Baba described them as an orphan child who doesn't know who is their father. So to get that connection with the Father, Supreme Father, they went in all directions. So that is a symbol of love, true love, where the soul will automatically, will serve. They will have, it will be a selfless efforts towards serving. And second is, it will bring zeal and enthusiasm and determination. So the byproducts of love are the zeal, enthusiasm, which are the wings for the flying stage. It also begets the flying stage and also the determination that come what may, uh, against all odds, the soul becomes victorious. So love is the basic basis of all these attainments. Om Shanti.
yes, Maya, very true. Very true. These are all the byproducts of love. We also, Baba said, you become big-hearted.
Yes, yes, it is
Mhm.
another picture. Yeah, big-heartedness, large-heartedness is the automatically the byproduct of being in pure love, being in deep love for the Father.
Yes, Maya, please go ahead.
Yeah, Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family. And yes, rightly said that my three takeaway from this movie is the first one is the water of love. When we with love, love for Baba and love for family and love for everyone. So this love which gives you the fruit, which is a sweeter one, sweet fruit you will get, whether it is a small one, but it is a sweeter one. So that's a very good analogy I got. And the second one is loving souls always have a big heart, as rightly said by the Om Mai, that loving souls always big heart. Those with a small heart will get confused about small things, and with the big hearts, everything's become small. So every challenge becomes small, everything becomes small. And the third takeaway of this, my Murli, is everyone's viewer wants peace. है ना? So let's experience and to share the feeling of peace. So this is power of silence and power of science. These two are very important. Om Shanti. With the courage uh, and the wings of courage and enthusiasm, you have to fly. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba.
Mm, thank you, Kalpesh Pachi. Very, very nice. You brought out about the points of a tree, a fruit that's been grown by watching it with the water of love, and also about courage. That's a byproduct of love again. Because of love, many people leap into courage. Yes, and that's how double foreigners also came from there till Baba, blind, with their courage. They have taken steps of leaving the place and spreading the news across to so many people and abroad. Thank you.
Om Shanti Vinod.
Om Shanti Devi.
I was just going through this cycle of what we call it as worthy of worship souls. See, if, and I was connecting it to the five forms.
Mm,
Baba always, when he speaks about soul practice and all, he says, you have your eternal form, your deity form. I mean, the Anadi, Adi, and then the Bhakti is the worship worthy form. And now, generally, in the conference age, Baba always takes it as the Brahmin effort making form. And it's said to be effort making because it's the first time when there is a new birth, elevated birth in God's lab. So when there is such a cycle, and again Baba says the first two ages, golden age and silver age, it is a right to the kingdom, and the actual worthy of worship, if you see, it's in bhakti. It's in bhakti where we run about and we start worshipping. Now, it may be even I am part of the bhakti age. So, when I am in devotion, it's like I was thinking, what do I worship there? If I myself am a devotee soul and the worship starts in the bhakti age, it actually starts from the copper age and then it goes on to the iron age and all. So, I was thinking about what kind of vow that is worthy of worship soul? Or is it not I am a worshipper there? More than worthy of worship soul, I think in bhakti it should be I am a worshipper there. And in the confluence age, I was just wondering how do I know I am being worshipped? Is it just because I can see the devotee souls worshipping the non living images that I feel this birth is a special birth? So there was a little, I won't say confusion. I was trying to clarify myself with Baba's Murli about this cycle, that first paragraph, because it's only here now. Baba is saying that they offer to you bhog. Well, they also offer bhog, they offer arti. Even in Copper Age, they offer arti there. So, doesn't this worthy of worship start right from Copper Age? But again, there, who is worshipping whom? That even comes there, because all kind of souls are there. Even I am there in the Copper Age. Even the souls who are worshipping are there. So
Yes,
this, this clarification, I was just trying to understand, and I was
that's
turning it, um, because there are two things, puja and pujari. So pujari is definitely in the copper age. The question of worthy of worship, I just wanted to know from Baba's this, is it now or is it in the copper age? It's not there in the golden and silver age because there are only two things over the right to kingdom. So this qualification of worthy of worship souls, is it only in the confluence age? Is it now we have to build it and then we get the reward in the first two ages? And then in the copper age, we become those who are worshipped. So if suppose we could really have a little more churning on this. Everywhere it's love. That's the basic. And as usual, as you see again, Baba's saga of double foreigners, still he has not still stopped with the double foreigners. From 91, 1986, he's only talking to them. It's such a long journey he's taking with the double foreigners. So love I understood. But if we could get some more light thrown on this worship, puja and pujari, from copper to now, I think it would be nice if some light could be thrown on it based on the Murli.
just I'll make an attempt. I believe there are senior brothers and sisters in the group as well. I'll let them an opportunity too. I believe in golden and silver ages, the best of the personalities that came over there, that is Satyuga and Treta Yuga, also believed in a form of faith. They they loved the lingam and they believed that a power comes out of it. And if you see Ramayana, Ram himself invoked in the form of the powers by worshipping a Shivlingam. You know, they had such divine powers based on their own purusharth, based on their own studies and practices, but at the same time believed in a higher deity form. That is nothing but a Shivlingam. And from the qualities that emanated out of such personality, who believed in a higher form of existence, people suddenly started worshipping them through copper ages. And even now, because if you see Ram, he's he's called, I mean, who turned stones, Ahalya from stone. He got her rid out of her curse. He gave moksha to the demons. You know, he because all of that comes to him because he was later the form of Narayan himself taking birth in the Silver Age. No, I believe, though Baba does tell that we would not remember Shiv Baba in any of them, I I have not seen that, but I believe that there is Rameshwaram. There are many other places in India which talks about the existence of such really evolved personalities who worshipped a higher form. And till date, we celebrate Diwali, we celebrate all this festivals based on such personalities who took birth in Satyuga or Treta Yuga. And coming to Confluence Age, I can definitely vouch that Brahma Kumaris are being called in so many places just for spreading the message of peace or of well-being. So I believe they are being invited, and it's nothing short of actually worshipping you. You are being called in every place or for every kind of activity that's happening in and around to create a sense of peace and love and well-being. That is akin to worshipping, I believe. So I believe to such an extent I could answer you. I shall leave the stage now for other members of the team to uh, throw light to help Sister out finding answer.
Vinod Bhai, remember, we are the first who created Vikramaditya, the first who started the worshipping. We, Brahmin souls. After the Treta Yuga, Baba says it was we who created the Linga. It is we who invoked the forgotten God in the first 2 ages. We were the pujaris also there. So I just wanted to know, when did this line, we were the ones that has to be remembered, because we alone were the roots, we are the ancestors. We started the copper age worship. That foundation is what I have understood from the Murlis. So that we have to take as the base, that we were the ones to bring that linga. Nobody worshipped the linga, we brought it first.
Maybe, Sister, yeah. So does anybody have any better answers to Gilda Sister's query? Sister, maybe if not now, I shall try to find answers and get back to you.
Shanti.
Okay.
So, yeah, the first point that I have is about the Murli is the love. Baba highlighted in this today's Murli. So, as we know, love is the foundation for everything. So, um, people, those who started their knowledge, right, or the life, Brahmin life. So, I'm sure it is difficult to realize Baba at the initial stage. So, love being the foundation there would have been a means of way for us to get connected with the family, and then therefore eventually realizing Baba, that would have been the state. So if we check that the foundation, that is always love that Baba highlighted. And
Mm.
then if we check our stage that we, as we move along in the path of knowledge, right, and the foundation, or sorry, the stage for us to create a powerful stage, right, we need love for God, right there, where the more we stabilize or create this awareness or maintain that love relationship with the Father, that much powerful our yoga will become easy, right? So in order to create a powerful stage, yes, love is the way to do that, right? And then when it comes to service also, if you check, so in order to do great service, there also love is very essential, because there are people who would do things out of their duty, that mind, right? And when you have love for God, so when you have love for God, when He's asking something to do it, right? So one would do it with love. Doing something out of love and doing something out of compulsion, both are different, right? So when you do it with love, then you do it very sincerely. So um, service also happens on the basis of love, right? So love, if you check, love is so Baba said love is the main thing. So love is touching everywhere. So with love, we can the life starts. With love, you can create a powerful stage with love. This Brahmin life, or the number of Brahmins, the expansion takes place. Service expansion takes place. Yeah. Thank you. Om
Thank you.
Shanti.
Thank you, Bhante.
And just to add on to that, Kirchapen's question, so one thing she was highlighting about how we would know that we are being worshipped now at this time. So I suppose when we come into the field of service, or especially when we are dealing with people, right? So um, I suppose when the vibration that goes out of us, that makes a lot of difference in people, right? When especially
Mhm.
I'm dealing with a person, or when I'm interacting with people, so they are going to receive a different vibration, vibration of peace, love, and power, right? So when he's able to experience that from me, right? Then that is also one way that I know that I'm being worshipped, because when they walk into a temple, ideal deity temple, right? When they stand in front of the deity, they are experiencing the same, right? Peace, peace, love, and power. Whatever their desire is, right? So all that desire is fulfilled there. So when they come in front of me, they are experiencing the same. If they are able to experience that, then I'm being worshipped there, because not everybody gives that vibration in today's world, right? Because you see, many people would stand with a very, very bad vibration, because their thought pattern is like that, because they do not have this godly knowledge. But whereas Brahmins would have this godly knowledge, with that godly knowledge, their vibration is pure, their intention is pure, so their attitude towards the world is pure. So that creates a powerful energy aura around them. So people who come along around us will definitely experience that. So the same experience they get in the temple also. So if I am able to give that, I will be only able to give that when I'm that stage, when I have that awareness within me, right? So I suppose when I'm able to do this, when I'm able to vibrate that around me, then if people are able to see and tell me about that, okay, when I come to you, I feel peace.
Yeah.
There are many examples out there, right? So when that is happening, then of course, yeah, I can be sure that I'm being worshipped. Yeah. Om Shanti.
Mm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Vinod Bhai, as Bijit Bhai was just sharing, Um, Even I was trying, this is how sometimes you get your answers from the Murli. A little bit of churning if you do before you took the Gyan. Suppose today I took the Gyan. Till yesterday I was worshipping. I was worshipping idols. I didn't even know that what I'm worshipping is my own form. That's what Baba sometimes says in the Murli. The children were worshipping their own form. Like if suppose my incarnation was Shitla Devi, I go to a Shitla Devi temple and I'm worshipping till I got the knowledge about this worthy of worship form. So I think, I'm not sure, I need some more churning on this. Maybe it is only this 100 years, maybe from the time Baba descended on the earth. That's the time when Baba removed the curtain and made us feel that you are the ancestor souls. You are the ones who were from the beginning. You are the one you cooperated with Adi Dev Brahma. So you were there in the golden age and silver age. And then you, after forgetting, went aside as pujari. But it's like I'm worshipping my same form. So I don't think it was a mixture, the devotees as well as this, but there was no clear about worthy of worship during the copper age or the iron age. We didn't know. Even though sannyasis and all, if you remember, there were many sannyasis who used to call, like I remember the Kanji Perival and all, they used to call them as worthy of worship, worthy of worship. That's why they used to worship even human beings and philosophers and saints. But it's only now in the Brahmin age where a clear difference is given. And as Vijit Bhai was saying, when we see people going to the temples and all, see, even now we go to temples. Even now,
Yeah.
as a Brahmin, we go to temples. But that kind of a feeling, it's something absolutely different. It's not like you, as you look like, I was Rama's devotee. It's not like when you looked at Rama, that kind of thing, you will get it now after knowledge. I think it's difficult to understand, but a little bit churning. I think it's a mixture.
In a way, our innocent love for our own self has made us the Ishtadev of our own self, if I can put it this way, sister. The Ishtadev, the loved deity, is our own self. And now we know why we need. I mean, I'm really glad that we're talking so much about love today, but it's all about the same thing that we have now realized. We have understood what are we doing, and once we go there, we know that, yeah, I mean, uh, probably the animations or the movies that I had seen in childhood, a god would come in a gathering in a simple clothing and would see his worshippers through his eyes, and he dressed in the same form would see the good ones, the bad ones, the ugly ones, everybody, and would later disappear from there, even before anything needs to be done for them. He would bless them and move away. It's like that. Once we go to a temple, we see our own self and see, okay, I see what's happening here. But you still go and then return back with that realization. Yeah.
Om Shanti. Mark, I want to
Brother.
add one more thing. In this movie, Baba talks about the task. The task of uniting people is my task.
Yes.
Bringing souls of all religions into one family is the real task. So this is a very much importance. I think so. The sister is also saying that he is worshipping, and that so this is a task we follow. So it's everything in wherever we as devotee as all this very much yani ki we must with this love everything it is become very easy. Om
Sure.
Shanti. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhakti.
So,
Just
just one announcement before we move on to meditation. This is about tomorrow's session. As we know, tomorrow is Sunday, and we have it's a buffer day for us, and we have a master class scheduled by Saurubai. Saurubai will be doing a Murli Manthan session on the same Murli that we read today. So we'll have more churning on the same Murli tomorrow as well. So I request everyone to attend the session tomorrow and take complete benefit of the session. With that, over to Vinod Bhai for a short meditation. Thank you.
yeah, Nitin. I'm really so happy that we talked so much about love. You know, I can I would like to share the song from uh, Sister Ashmita, who had sung a beautiful song on कोई बेहद से इशारों में बुला रहा है तुम्हें. Maybe it will cross 2 to 3 minutes, but we shall immerse ourselves and go flying towards Parinita.
कोई बेहद से इशारों में बुला रहा मुझे, कोई बेहद से इशारों में बुला रहा मुझे, जैसे जन्नत की बहारों में बुला रहा मुझे, कोई बेहद से इशारों में बुला रहा मुझे. रूप प्यारा है तो भी सबको नजर न आता है, मेरी नजरों से दूर पल भर नहीं जाता है. रूप प्यारा है तो भी सबको नजर न आता है, मेरी नजरों से दूर पल भर नहीं जाता है. बड़ी अदा से नजारों में बुला रहा मुझे, बड़ी अदा से नजारों में बुला रहा मुझे, जैसे जन्नत की बहारों में बुला रहा मुझे, कोई बेहद से इशारों में बुला रहा मुझे.
I'm really sure our, us men and women both evoke a lot of love in this conversation today, and there are many more in the group who could want to talk about this because it was such a common topic and a very nice one. I really thank my sister for giving me this opportunity to render the video. Om
Thank you.
Shanti.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Vinod Bhai. Thank you, Divine Family. We shall connect again tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, you all have a good day. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.